Hi guys, welcome to Bloomsy. I've been in my junk journal era and I really enjoy watching long, chill videos about junk journals. I think it's so relaxing, especially taking a break from the crazy work week. But I'm trying to get started with my very first one, and I've showed a bit of my progress on TikTok. I mean, I do need to do a little bit of decorating, but I really need to get my signatures in here, which for some reason I'm delaying a lot on the signatures. I don't know why. It seems so permanent to put them in there, and I'm like, do I even like the signatures I have? So I think I need to kind of reconfigure or like look at what I'm doing with those. This is coffee dyed paper. I just got done flat ironing them to like get them a little bit more flat, but I love the coffee dye. It's a little bit of a process, but I think it's so cool. So definitely not finished with this. If you want to see more detail of what I've done, I have that on my TikTok. I do a complete video of what I have done once I can just finally commit to putting my signatures in there. I wanted to show you some of these books I picked up from a lovely neighbor, and a lot of neighborhoods have like a buy nothing group. I've been in a few different ones with different neighborhoods, and I thought I would ask if anybody had some damaged kids books because I wanted to perhaps use some, but I thought it might be kind of nice just to see if anybody has any damaged ones, and somebody reached out, and I just let them know that I do crafting and bring them to life again, and somebody's like, I have a lot, so I wanted to show you which ones I have, and I thought that was so nice of her to give me so many, and I don't feel terrible about taking pages out of them because there is damage. They might have too much writing, torn pages. I thought it was really exciting to have this one. There's definitely torn pages in here, so it's not like somebody would go try to buy that, but gosh, I loved this book when I was a kid and definitely could use some pages. And there's Dr. Seuss. So I really appreciate her giving these to me. And then I can, oh, that's such a cool paper to use, actually. Yes. See, like, this would be so cool, and then have this one. That is so awesome. That would be so fun to put in a journal. I love it. We even have Clifford. Berenstain. Love Clifford and Berenstain Bears. Love junk journal videos. It's sometimes hard with the little golden books to see people ripping apart the books, especially if they're vintage, because I know they're just hard to come by, some of those, but everyone's able to use their money how they want, of course. But I usually skip the part where they're ripping it. That's why I'm focusing on damaged books, and if I end up liking the results, I'll probably put them at my vendor booth. But this is a cool little manga that somebody would probably otherwise just throw away, but there's definitely cool images. Dork Diaries, Captain Underpants, The One and Only Bob. Some of this stuff like completely coming off the bind. Might be some water damage, but definitely could be usable. Like, such cute images. I even probably tossed out some damaged books myself, and now I kind of almost regret that, even though I need to not be a hoarder. But like, these would be fun to put in as signatures. Oh, there's the rest of it. Oh my gosh, so fun. Can do like little activities. Add those in the junk journals. I love the images of this one, The Napping House. I feel like I had this book, but super fun imagery. This would be very cool for some, like a little boy's book journal. Snakes. So definitely subscribe if you want to see myself doing junk journals in the future. I'm pretty sure I'll be more efficient. I'll just get, I don't know why I'm having a hard time just committing to the signatures right now. It's been a day and a half that I haven't touched that little golden book, but I have probably I think I have about 40 little damaged golden books that need to be sort of rejuvenated. Love the idea of adding these. Can you see what I see? There's even a Waldo one in here, but I thought that could be really fun to include. This one would be very cool for, I know there's like a Planets little golden book. I don't think I have a damaged one. Like that would be so cool. So many pages to reuse, and otherwise people would just throw it away. Might as well try to upcycle it, you know? I mean, I'm not always the best with upcycling or reusing things, but it's like we have so much material that it would be great if people got into hobby of repurposing and reusing the material for something else, you know? I love that there's a Winnie the Pooh. I was so excited to see this. I definitely have some Winnie the Pooh damage. I'm pretty sure at least one, maybe, damaged little golden books that this would be perfect to add these as signatures. These are also perfect. See, like, lots of ripped pages there, but it's like you have all these other ones. There's a lot of cool, like, boys themed books. This one is like science. Getting down to the bottom of the pile. Oh, I love that there's the real Mother Goose. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Like, I want to do some now. I think I'm inspired now that I have this to dive back in. Dog chewed that one. But I'm sure the inside pages are perfect. You could do like a lot of superhero, boys themed type of books. I wonder what's wrong with this Pinkalicious. Oh, little water damaged little writing. It's still got some images that there's no writing. Missing a lot of pages. It's still a couple I could use. Yeah, so stay tuned. I love the, oh, here is the Where's Waldo, which will be so much fun to include. But I plan on doing just long form videos on here. Probably a slew of different things. I do like to go to estate sales and garage sales, and I do occasionally sell and whatnot. I should do more, but my schedule is insane. So right now I'm trying to get into just showing like my crafting and what I'm trying to do with the junk journals. I do like to try to stock up my vendor booth, so that's kind of priority over streaming on whatnot, but I'm sure I'll get back to it eventually, or just do pop-ups every now and then. Gosh, this one has such cool images. Like, how fun would that be to see in a junk journal? Love that. Here's an octopus one. I really love the junk journal videos where it's like 45 minutes and it's just somebody working on a junk journal. Doesn't even have to be a tutorial, but I find it so relaxing and I find it inspiring to do my own crafts. So if you do those kinds of videos, let me know. I don't always need like a tutorial. Sometimes I just play some stuff in the background, and you know, loved TikTok. I still do, but it's like some of that content is just so fast moving, and sometimes I just want like a very chill YouTube video to just play for a while, you know? So many cool options in here. I don't feel, like I said, it's really nice to be able to upcycle books that, you know, otherwise wouldn't be purchased or looked at anymore. So now I'm going to be looking at damaged books in a different light. If somebody's giving them for free, I probably will look at them and be like, you know what? Can I make that into another journal? Well, that's my update, and stay tuned for more. I'm sure I'll get faster at these once I can finally just commit. I'm going to try really hard just to commit to making these signatures. And in the future, I think I'm going to make these like into 4 versus like 3, because I do like the idea of having a toggle if you put a toggle here, then it kind of gets in the way of this middle signature. So that's why having 4 is nice. So you can put it in the middle and it doesn't hit on the inside signature. So this is my very first one, and I even have more fabric. I'm going to film a little fabric haul that I got from Whatnot. But I like it so far. I just need to do a little bit more with. I think I want to dye some paper with tea. The onion idea is cool. Avocado peels. I've been seeing people dye, and it just feels cool. Like, this was just computer paper, and all of them kind of came out different, which was kind of interesting. You don't really get the same design every time, but it just feels cool. It's like Harry Potter paper. Love Harry Potter. So thanks so much for watching, and you can catch me on TikTok, and you can subscribe here for more videos. See you next time.